Hey, what's up, Andrea?
Well, hi, Scott. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. How's your week been going?
Pretty good. Monday was a holiday up here in Canada, so a short work week, and it's a full moon tonight. But I'm always vibing a full moon.
Oh, that's right.
How about you?
Oh, busy as usual. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Doing the working thing, just like you. I seen you had a nice Monday night woman's night. It's pretty cool.
indeed. Love the ladies' night on Mondays. Thank you very much.
Ladies' night. You had a
There's
little
a rumor. There's
sip of wine?
a
Oh,
little bit of
wine?
wine. Yeah. There's a rumor there might be a man cave this week.
Maybe, maybe not. Little one-on-one with some referees maybe tomorrow night.
You and Danny,
Danny Shea
man thing.
on his channel.
His channel, very nice.
Doing the man cave thing. We might have some referees stop in.
Well, you need them. You guys are bad. You need to be foul, timeout.
Sure, let's rock and roll with that.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Ronald, Wayne, Judith, Shields, Maiden, everyone, all the peeps. If I missed anyone, love you for being here. It's cool, y'all. Um, little public service announcement. We, as a collective, decided to take another Sunday off for coffee. And Debbie's going away for family. I got stuff going away for family, and it's a Memorial Day weekend holiday, so I might pop in if I'm not busy, but probably busy. But so there'll be no Sunday coffee this holiday weekend. So you guys can enjoy your coffee with your family or whatever is going on. But I might pop in. Who knows? Depends on my schedule, but family time's good. And then Monday, I'm going to Milwaukee Brewer game with the family.
Lovely.
Yeah. Since we're vaccinated, we can get in.
Yeah,
No problem.
nice.
Should be fun. A little family affair going on there Monday. So we got some interesting topics tonight, huh?
Yes, very good selection tonight.
Good selection. One case is the friendship case in Italy. There was 100+ people that recounted having experiences there for over 20 years. It finally they finally talked about it maybe like, I don't know, 12 years ago, something like that. Books, but pretty much been undercover forever. And that's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then a really weird one in Brazil. Where was that? Grabbing some papers here. Varginha UFO incident. A couple girls seen this creature. It was like, I don't know, 5 foot or something like that, they said. Red eyes, had some kind of weird horns over the top. Freaked them out. No one believed them. And look into if it was a crash. If the government there took some aircrafts, and there's reporting that possible bodies were taken. But of course, they turn it all around saying, oh, the girls didn't see this
Mm-hmm.
alien, it was a dwarf. It was a human dwarf that was ill, that kind of stuff, You didn't see that. So we'll see if that's all true, if they're telling the truth. Check it out. And then an interesting case, going over the Alaska Triangle. And a little conspiracy twist with Hale Boggs. Him and another guy, an aide and a pilot, were flying from Anchorage to Juneau. And they'd had to cross that Alaskan Triangle. So, it disappeared. I think we'll start with that one. But
yeah, he was a government official, right?
yeah, he was a long time. 13 times he was elected.
Wow.
Kind of like Mitch McConnell, that kind of thing. But he's a Democrat. He was the House Majority Leader.
Wow.
So he would have been like a Nancy Pelosi type.
Yeah.
October 16th, 1972. Oh, let's put up the banner quick for you all.
So the plane went missing, but he's the interesting part is him and his role in history, right? Because he
Right.
adamantly opposed, I believe, to a certain theory.
A theory that, yes, John F. Kennedy did not have one shooter.
Mm-hmm. So if you have the Speaker of the House not believing in the one bullet theory,
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty strong, right?
Right? That, could he been, since he was in charge of this Warren Commission, it's a conspiracy theory out there, a thought.
Yeah, so did it disappear into the triangle? Did it disappear on purpose? Like
On purpose, a bomb or whatever, or sabotage.
Some kind of sabotage. Or was it just pilot error or
Pilot error,
portal?
It was, what was it? It was the largest search and rescue operation to that point in U.S. history.
Yeah.
40 military aircraft, 50 civilian planes, a search grid of 325,000 square miles, 3,600 hours, and they recovered nothing.
Nothing.
They did find a plane that was missing for 17 years, but they didn't find his plane.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They find something else, but not him.
So, yeah. But he was, let's go back into that. He was on the Warren Commission. Like I said, he was a head, which had been charged by Lyndon Johnson to investigate the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy in Dallas. And he did not buy the theory that one bullet killed both people and John F. Kennedy.
And neither do we.
For entertainment purposes only. Yes, we read on that situation, and we don't believe that. So, let's get in that energy, Mr. Hale. What happened on that flight? Foul weather, flying over the Alaskan Triangle.
But not to hear anything or to find anything. No one saw anything. And that's just strange in itself. After a very expensive search and rescue with not even rescue, they didn't find anything.
Yeah, they didn't find a thing. For entertainment purpose only. Thank you, Renee.
So how do you want to start the questioning?
I usually like to do the full spread to get in that energy and then clarify from that. That's the way I like to do it. But I'm going to try to ask Mr. Hale's energy or Mr. Boggs' energy what happened on that flight. October 16, 1972.
Ooh.
Yeah. We sensed things happen in that triangle.
Yeah, we did, because we read on the triangle before on a mystery theater.
Yeah.
Definitely got intel on that. And we even brought up his name in that, but we didn't read on him specifically. It was just like that was one of the many disappearing
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah, there's some serious energy there. I think that we feel there was like a underground base in that area of and there's energy there.
I believe so, yeah.
It feels like a part 2 Bermuda Triangle. So what happened, Mr. Boggs?
We don't even know.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Very, very strange. I don't know about you. I'm not getting our extraterrestrial friends doing anything. I'm getting sabotage. I got some mail. It could be a prosecutor, it could be darkness within government or something. Very burdened. And then when I seen this Queen of Coins, I was like committed to Earth. That's what it felt like to me. Like there was a bomb or something, and it just everything just. Um, the the overall energy I got is Knight of Coins and the Devil. It feels like someone wanted him to go away. Just let this go, drop it, that kind of thing. In my ending, I got the High Priestess of Secrets, and then a Magician. Two high-powered secretive cards. Partnership, and then a Six of Swords. You be gone, things go away. That's what came down to my throat. It's just like, I'm seeing sabotage.
Yep, that's what I see too. I see a man in charge, group of people, bingo. Make a change. They had to get rid of him because he was going to talk about the report. So they brought him down. They brought him down over the Warren Commission report. That's what I think it is. Cover up. So mysterious. They made it look mysterious. And I think with these three cards together, it happened quite soon after takeoff. The plane took off and then hit a shitstorm, so to speak. The shit hit the fan, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't too long into the flight, I don't think, that this happened.
But you'd think they would have found something then, if it was that close.
Well, it depends, I guess, where. If it was over water and they blew it to smithereens. Right?
It is so weird how we got the same thing, though. Because I'm like, okay, I'll go first. You going to collide with that one? Because that's always, it's always a tough one when you get into a conspiracy type thing. Oh my God.
Very weird. Government didn't want things coming to light.
I had that too. I had the home card. Bring it out. But I had that also. Oh, wow.
I did not see a crash. I did not see weather. I didn't see our friends.
Kathy D. I think Jackie Kennedy knew the truth, and that's why she married it. Because power will protect her.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I think he was a nice guy.
if he was going to bring forward the fact that the one bullet theory was total crap, of course they're going to get rid of him, right?
Ugh. Let's see.
That's awful. Sabotaged.
I'm going to ask if it was an inside. I don't know how. Well, I did read something when I was researching it that they couldn't find any, signal. Like it didn't have a transponder kind of thing. Or maybe that was because after the fact they wanted aircrafts to have it, something like that. There's something missing, what I read. I can't remember. Was it an inside job? No, I don't think it was an inside job. I mean, someone in the plane, like suicide mission.
Yeah, no, I didn't feel that. All right, so I asked, this feels yucky. I asked if the plane was sabotaged, like deliberately. And I got, there was something on board, and I think that's the bomb. I think it was a bomb, if I have to guess.
Well, there was a gift.
Right? Something, it was planted inside, I think, underneath the plane. Somewhere where people weren't looking is where it was planted. Yeah. Then I have corruption and secrets. And what I have here is, again, a man gave the order, and yes. So well, who the man was, I don't know if we want to go that far, would have been, I'm not going to say their names. Big people in charge.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was a small plane, so they, you basically have enough room for a couple seats, and the luggage would go in a different compartment outside. So it could have been like a maintenance guy or someone putting luggage in.
Yeah.
So I got a queen of, or that king of swords came right out. Loss.
I think they fool around with the gas tank.
Something.
Gift again. Okay. Oh, maybe he was given a gift when he left. Like, thanks for visiting Alaska or whatever. I don't know. I got the gift card again. I'm like, how did that get on the plane? It was something on the plane that was extra. You know what I mean? Like a gift or a token or something. Maybe it was under. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna ask if it was
kind of
mechanical tampering. I'm trying to figure out if it was a bomb or mechanical tampering.
I'm thinking tampering, and I think it had to do with the. I'm feeling like a maintenance guy. I don't think it was a bomb. Like, because when I clarified that, I got the 8 of Wands. So that feels to me like flight, something to do with the stability system.
Yeah.
Like after so much time, with flying, something would loosen up and all of a sudden it'd make it crash. That's what it feels like. Because I got the ending here is Wheel of Fortune and Death. It's like that was the desired outcome. It feels like someone within the party, like, I mean, ordered kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely someone ordered this to happen. Maybe the guidance system or something, but even a guidance system wouldn't bring them down. It'd have to be total failure of like the engine or the gas line was cut or all, like everything would have to go because the pilot would at least have some skill. If he couldn't see the stuff on the dashboard, he could still probably fly the plane. So I think something truly like big mechanical happened.
Yeah, something like that had to be. That's too bad, but I don't know. It's just strange. You couldn't find anything. You'd think you search all that area and you'd be smoke or something.
I'm gonna ask if it was shot down.
Mm.
I don't know if I feel that. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. I got the sense of no. That's true, Vanessa. If there was a bomb type, definitely hard to find evidence.
Well, yeah, if they blew it into so many pieces, they wouldn't find it.
Let's see.
I'm getting it. It fell from the sky. Fell from the sky. So I don't think it was shot down, even though that could be falling. It doesn't feel like it was shot down. Decision made on land. Secret decision made on land to make this happen. They knew when they left, the people that did this, they knew that they were never going to make the destination. Not the people on board, but the people that sabotaged it.
Yeah. Oh. Dawn had a good point just because I said they couldn't find it.
Ooh, good point.
Cover up is a cover up, but I don't know. You have that many, the largest search, you can't pay off that many people to be quiet.
And
I was kind of asking what happened to the plane. I'm kind of seeing fire.
Yeah.
Losing control. And it feels like the pilot tried his best to fly somewhere safe, but it couldn't. It came down.
It was electrical.
Yeah.
It was an
electrical fire caused steering problems.
Yeah, electrical malfunction. So I got the lightning card. So then I just thought, was it hit by lightning? No, it was electrical. Electrical. mysterious. The pilot couldn't figure out what was happening, right? Because it just didn't make any sense when he was in the. All of the things that went wrong shouldn't have gone wrong. It didn't make sense to him, and as you say, he did try, but it just, no matter what he could do, it was only chaos. And you're right, it may have caused a fire in the on board as well. But I still, even though it was electrical, I don't know, I still think it was blown to bits. Or maybe it just feels like it went into a lot of pieces. So maybe it hit the water and it broke into a million pieces if it went down so fast.
Kind of sense water. I'm not really sensing like a bomb. I'm sensing sabotage. I think they just got, whoever did it got lucky where it landed. Like in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
No, I got no water. I asked if it fell in water or what, but I'm getting earth cards. Trees.
It's giving me a stomach ache. I won't like this one.
Oh, unfortunate. How many people on the flight? There was 4. Mr. Boggs, another Democrat from Louisiana, I think. A congressional aide and the pilot. Mr. Boggs is gonna campaign for the other guy or something. He was down a little bit. Tragic story, though.
It's very sad because it was, 4 innocent people taken down in a very scary way. I feel the fear, and that's what it's giving me a stomach ache. Anyways, what they felt when it was happening.
When was this again? 72? Yeah, 72. And they haven't found it since 72, so. It's a long time.
All right.
So, the friendship case in Italy. Ugh, burp. Excuse me. So this one, there is a movie. I looked on to see if I could maybe buy. I want to either rent this. There is a movie about this that was made.
Okay.
And I seen like on eBay, it was like $35 for used ones. I'm like, no, I'm not buying it. But the people actually, after, when was this? Like 56. In the late 2000s, they finally started speaking about it. And the friendship case was thousands of UFO sightings from 56 to 90, about 100 some people were consistently being said they were abducted, giving knowledge and being on ships, and said that they lived in underground, like 30 some miles underground in bases. They warned them about bad extraterrestrials trying to influence the earth and people. But the ones that, and there was influential people too. One guy was like influential in that area. I can't remember his name right now, but there is I found one video. If you would search the friendship case, it was about 45 to 50 minutes long. It wasn't too bad. It gives a little more background because I can't really find any info on it, besides the video. I mean, it's just brief little things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Was there anything I can put up here quick?
And I love how they were calling it their friends. It's what we call it. We call them our friends.
So one in the link. Yeah, there isn't really.
I don't know. To me,
anything major.
How many? There's no way all these people are lying. Like the math doesn't add up, right?
Right.
Over all this time, it doesn't make sense. Why would all these people lie? Does it for nothing? It's not like they're getting anything for it.
Let's see. So there's a screen that link I posted in the description there, but the one here was supposedly like a picture behind a picture of a extraterrestrial. One was supposedly like 10 feet huge, whatever. But there isn't much as far as info, except watching the movie. It's one of the most underrated and least discussed UFO cases. And this was from what I printed from May of May this year, actually, a few weeks ago. The story of a case included incidents and hundreds of witnesses from 56 to 1990. The Italians have been dealing with the mass UFO sightings and contacts, and it's called The Friends. There's been over 12,000 UFO sightings since in the 20th century.
12,000, like not 3, not 7, not 20, 100. It's a lot. And sure, some of them might not have been, but that's just too many. Maybe the government didn't let people talk about it. You forget about other sightings in other countries, right? You just think about North America sightings, maybe. There's tons all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And do you really think everyone is lying? No.
And there's this, in the article here I got, is a writer, Nicola Duper, claimed that he himself was involved in the contacts with those beings and had face-to-face meetings with them. The human-like extraterrestrials had come to Earth from the Milky Way and other galaxies located thousands of light years away. So he wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of like with other topics, they always talked about which one's better here? Yeah, okay. I talked about protecting us, worried about bad events. I guess they were shown too shown events what could happen, like with nuclear war. You know, it's you're supposed to be better to yourselves. They were some even said that they got increased psychic abilities and such from their contacts and abductions, and some said that was scary, you know, but generally it was all loving and basically a warning for the planet and the warning about what could come if you don't fix yourselves. So let's see what the cards have to say if this is the real deal. Manifestation of thousands of people. 12,000 events.
It's interesting too that a lot of people who've had these experiences, and even remember the kids we saw, or the cases of the kids in the school where the UFO sighted, that people are getting the same messages from the beings, that it's, you know, nuclear wars, you know, watch out with your nuclear weapons, watch out for technology. It's kind of the same messages.
It's all the same. We love you. We're here to protect you. We are you.
And again, I can't imagine that many people across the world having the same experience and making this up with the same messages, seeing the same things. I mean, the ones you can trust the most, if you want to think about it, is the kids, because the kids drew what they saw, right, on those other cases. And what are you going to do? They're not making that up together. You think 60 kids, 100 kids said, okay, everyone draw the same thing. That didn't happen.
Right. They were in different settings and they drew it.
Yeah.
And the interviews, they stand by it today.
Yeah. So
I know what I saw.
And they aren't profiting from this. In fact, they were ridiculed or you know, told not to talk about it. So
yeah, well, that's with this case. I think it was like 2007. Pretty much everyone involved in this stayed mum. They finally started coming out, you know, about when they're getting old.
Yeah.
Because that's what's happened for a long time. People that do come out get ridiculed. They get shunned. We don't believe you.
It's like some of those government officials or astronauts or whatever, they come out in their final years when they're not afraid anymore that nothing can be taken from them because they know they're, you know, 90 or whatever, and they start doing what they saw because it can't be hurt anymore. They can't worry because they've lived their life. All right, friendship case in Italy.
There might be another good question. Is like, why Italy?
Why anywhere?
Well, I mean, this seems to be the least talked about, but actually the biggest because it affected people for so long. You know, why not some, I don't know, trying to think of another place. So this would have been contact after Roswell. The big thing there. You know, why not Wichita, Kansas, or
it's everywhere.
Why not Toronto, Canada?
It's everywhere, I'm sure. It's just no matter who sees it and who says anything.
Well, this one seems to be bigger. A lot more people involved, not just here, there, and everywhere. This is like the biggest collection.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't like one case here and there or a couple people see something. This is a group, like a town. Hundreds were involved for 40 years, 36 years.
Mm. Yeah. I see. I'm seeing the story of the cover up. I believe they did see stuff, but it was the government, perhaps even the church covering this up.
Mm.
Because if you
Some
talk about
people think,
aliens, then you're going to go against the church in theory, right? That's what they're afraid of, people.
sure. Yeah, thank you, Cashmere. Yeah, I know. I did see you could rent the video about the friendship. I just couldn't believe it was like $35 to buy it. Like, holy Jesus!
So they get our friend card, and I would say this is the cycles of them returning all the time. I have the crown, so the government wanting to keep this quiet, afraid of chaos, right? If this gets out,
Mm-hmm.
how do you control it? That's what they want to I don't say it. They want to control us. I didn't say that.
Who wants to control us?
The
No.
government.
The government. We're on the table only. I find it really interesting. I've seen a lot more readers opening up or even getting messages from our extraterrestrial friends now.
Yeah. I told you it's coming soon. It's coming sooner than we think.
It very well could be. I would think it's going to be after 45 and the clan get taken away. It'll open some eyes.
So yes to me, and there was even communication, or attempted communication. They didn't always understand what was being said to them or shown to them, but they were trying to help change things, shed light on situations, to get people to feel and change it. Like a warning, if they, and I think that's why they went to those schools too, because you tell the kids when they're younger, so that I think they're banking that a lot of people would be now in this time frame.
I think Andrea hit something here, because a lot of those people now are about ready to pass away or retired, and
they're all kind of like 60 plus, kind of, right?
Most of them, yeah.
Over 50 or something like that, right? And they're the ones who are kind of in charge of the world now, that age group, if you want to call it in charge.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear.
I totally believe this is all planned. We got that a few weeks ago or a couple mysteries ago. It just kind of clicked to me, and it's like Roswell was planned. All these crashes were planned to give us technology, to give us awakenings. It's like drip, drip, drip. The governments can't keep covering it up. Drip, drip, drip. It just feels like it was the start. I didn't ask about why Italy yet, but I just threw on the whole scenario. I got the Fool, a Path, Knight of Pines. Slowly bring information to the people. That was the reason. And then I got our ET friends, all about bringing loving energy with the Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling like this. This is multiple ones coming down. I did have that. I do feel some or many were abducted here. There's a partnership and a Queen of Wands. So I think many were, taken up. They did talk about they were taken in a ship. So they were taken, for upgrades, more loving natures, and, telekinesis and expanding your mind, that loving energy. So yeah, then I got that, here's them, magician, and that loving energy. I think I may have brought that out. I just seen it again, but the creation, they're starting something. It was the time. Bring all that Knight of Cups is all those multiple ones. Bringing loving energy. In the end, I have that action with the Ace of Wands. The Four of Swords is like your rest time, or being, when you're being taken or whatever, you get more knowledge. You're like in a cocoon or in the hangman position in transition. So that's what I feel with that. And then the other two at the end are the Nine of Wands and Four of Cups. It's more of thought-provoking things. That's what it feels like to me. Preparing.
Yeah, that I agree. I think, when did it start? Roswell was what, the 50s?
Oops.
Early 50s, maybe?
No. So this was when? 56 it started, supposedly. No, Roswell before that.
Was that late 40s?
Yes, late 40s.
So yeah.
So we're talking maybe 8 years later, something like that. 7, 8, 9 years later.
Late 40s is what? 50 years ago? I'm sorry if my math is horrible.
70.
50. 70?
We're pushing 70 now.
70 years. Yes, that's what I meant to say. I did the reverse. I went the other way. Sorry.
Reverse technology.
Yeah, I think it's like peppering in information, right? To assimilate, to get ready for the big reveal.
For the big bang.
For the big reveal, yeah. Renee says, I have a question. Do they prefer streamers or balloons? She'd like to know to have the decorations ready for the welcome.
Streamers or balloons? I was just told, don't shoot us. That would not be nice. But as far as streamers or balloons, yeah, those Japanese lights that don't pollute.
Oh, I love those. What do you call them?
Like those Japanese lanterns. Yeah,
I love those. I love those. They're so quiet and they just float and you see the light. I forget what they're called. Paper? No, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, they just. Yeah, I mean, this was.
And this is what I think about, because I think about these things. If they have insight to what may happen on Earth and they want to come and help warn us, they may not have the exact time. Like, they're trying to get here before it happens, right? So if they come in the 40s, but it doesn't happen until whenever, they're trying to get as close to the time frame as possible, right? They may not back to the future on the precise year, but they're trying to get really close or in enough time to do the warning. And I think the 40s, that hits it, right? If something was to happen. Let's hope nothing happens, because they'll help us.
Mm-hmm. Howdy, Miss May. Yeah, I forgot.
Do I make sense? I had typing today, so I might be talking. Just
yeah, my dates keep getting mixed up, but it was like, I don't know, 40. I forgot when the big bomb was dropped. It basically, everything started happening after that.
Yes.
It's like, this can't happen.
Roswell, 1947. So would have been, the bomb was just before that? Is that right?
44 or 43 or something like that. And then we read on that Battle for LA. That was a few years after, in 40s. It was just protecting the future. we're going to save this earth whether you earthlings like it or not.
Right? There's Chinese lanterns in the sky.
You know, we
Beautiful.
only let them off once.
I've never been able to, but I've been when it's happened and other
Right.
people were doing it. I just happened to stumble across it and I was like, oh my God.
I'm a volunteer. Can you imagine how many people would volunteer to have to more knowledge? Oh, I know, right? As long as you're not evil, you need a brain scan and go through some serious psychological, like worse than getting a top secret clearance in order to get leveled up. You know what I mean? You know, just expand your mind to
Leveling up.
have all these powers and use more than what, 10% of your brain?
Some of us less.
You know, some of us quite a bit less, right?
And some of us a lot more.
You know, more? A couple. Like you? You use like 30% of your brain?
Like 97%.
97.
My IQ is like 5 billion.
It's like off the charts.
You can't even count it. That's how much.
Have you created rockets?
Maybe.
Maybe. Just ain't telling anyone. You're kind of secretive, like our friends.
I wouldn't even know how to make a rocket. I guess you'd figure it out somehow.
Can I do a reading on the lost city Atlantis? Well, I channeled what I thought what Atlantis was. If you want to go back in my playlist, check out what I said about Atlantis.
I read on it too, and you know what's interesting? Because we both got different answers. I talked to Bob. I asked Bob, what do you think about Atlantis? And he said Atlantis was created 3 times or 3 versions. So in fact, we might both be right because it was 3 different times and it could have been 3 different places. How do you like that?
Well, I was channeling the one that was the most recent. But I could believe that. I mean, the Earth isn't 10,000 years old. There's a lot of time in there.
You guys feel the energy release after the eclipse? I guess we'll know tomorrow. The eclipse is tonight.
Yep.
It's cloudy here, so I don't know if I'll see it, but
yes, feisty butterfly tarot. Yeah, Lemuria was within the time frame, but I think I felt Lemuria was before Atlantis, or the latest Atlantis.
Yeah, Lemuria, that's old.
But I do feel they collided a little bit.
Yeah. Crossover, yeah.
But Lemuria is much older.
Were you in Atlantis? Bob told me I was there I lived many lives in Atlantis. I don't know which Atlantis, but many.
Yeah. Well, it'd only be the last one. Because that's, what? We're approximately 20,000 years old, right?
Right.
Approximately, so that would be the last one.
When he says we, he means Bob, who reads the Akashic Records. And if you're interested, send me an email and I'll connect you with Bob.
Yeah, you know what's really strange? I tried to look up his email because I had a reading. I had his email for someone that wanted to contact him. It's gone from all my devices.
I'll send it to you.
It was like B Runas 34 Gmail or something like that, and it's gone. I searched my contacts. Tried
I
to
think
look back.
he's
It's
using
fine.
a new he's using a different email now, so I could send that to you so you can have it on hand if
No, but whatever. No big deal.
whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what Bob said. He said a few Atlantean lives, 5 maybe, something like that. But
Ronald said he did 6 years in Atlantis. Cool.
that's what Ronald said.
I don't know, but I'm excited and I'm ready, and I don't know. I just always known they're gonna show up. So
You're ready for contact, huh?
I don't know if they're gonna talk to me, but I know they're gonna come here. Here is in Earth and be like there'll be no denying it.
You got the notification app ready to rock and roll?
Beep, we're here. Hi guys.
I'm right here. Don't leave me now. All right. So yeah, that was just a very fascinating case. I mean, it's so many people for so many years having the same experiences.
That's why it's not a lie. Sure, some of them might have lied to be part of the gang,
A
but
few.
just not that many. Just like all those kids didn't lie what they saw. Cake.
Yeah, they can read us. They want the cake, huh? So.
Thank you, David. Can we have when we can all travel and hang out, when we have our Tarot Love community hangouts, let's do one where we light Chinese lanterns and send out dreams and stuff. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, there was a friendship case. That link I got was pretty good. That was probably the biggest typed besides video about it. But very good. We must choose good over evil. The adoration of energy and knowledge and science. The dualism between good and evil is a fundamental in order. To understand both are still a struggle. That is why we just give you the truth to be disclosed for the inhabitants of our planet. It's good reading, good stuff.
Yeah. We're going to have a lilac lantern sponsored event of Chinese lantern ceremony or event, okay? For the Tarot Love community someday. And they're all going to be lilac colored.
Red Lantern, it's a beautiful film. Oh, I never heard of that. So this case, there's also a YouTube video about the case in Brazil, Varginha, Brazil, reported seeing one or more strange creatures and at least one UFO sighting. It's reported that maybe the Brazilian military captured either a ship or creatures, as they say. Of course, the Brazilian government denied everything, claiming it involved conspiracy theorists. And this is in 96, yeah. And they're unable to verify anything. According to media reports, a creature was first sighted by 3 women, ranging from 14 to 22, sisters Lillian and Valkyria. Fatima, Silva, and their friend Katie. During intense rain and strong winds, they seen a creature, a biped about 5 feet tall with large head and thin body, a V-shaped head, brown skin, large red eyes, and it had some kind of weird horns, straight horns over the top. It was wobbly, and the girls assumed it was injured or something. And they fled. They were scared. They told their mother it looked like the devil. They came back with mother and others, and they had a strong smell of ammonia, like odor, supposedly. But they found nothing but some footprints and the dog sniffing all over the place. So there was something weird. 2 days later, another creature was allegedly found along the road. And then a janitor reported at a zoo, 3 animals mysteriously died. And he's seen something. Another report found that from interviews of people, 2 creatures were taken to a clinic before being removed by military personnel. And then there was another incident of a farmer in the area seen a UFO hovering over his cattle for 40 minutes. So they say it was not a creature, it was a homeless man, mentally unstable. Another report is saying an expected couple had a dwarf. And that's what they seen. It was a dwarfism person. So it was all covered up. But I do have a spaceship water tower in town. So some people believed it.
A spaceship water tower?
Yep.
I'm confused.
I gotta delete.
Okay, just want to address a couple things in the comment section. Yes, we will have a Tarot Love community cruise. People want to go on a cruise. I'm there. You don't even have to ask me. And with the lanterns, we will find somewhere where it's safe to do the lanterns, where there's lots of water or whatever the right thing is for those lanterns when this happens. Okay, thanks.
Nice. So that's the water tower.
I see. They made a water tower out of a UFO.
Yes.
Cute.
Well, instead of having like a normal water tower.
Yeah, they made it. That's super cute.
Had a UFO water tower. So some people believed at least a little bit. Spaceship-shaped water tower in Central Park in Varginha City. And the symbol of the UFO incident. But it was all a cover-up, right? So. What are these kids? Let's just throw in the incident and then go from there, I guess. It's the way I usually like to do it.
Well, it's weird. Yeah, those sisters saw something, then they tell the mom. The mom goes and looks and smells something strange. And
the dog smells something. Yeah.
They see like, I don't know if it was footprints, but some sort of, like, was the ground disturbed as well? I can't remember if I saw that.
Well, it was windy and rainy.
Ah, okay.
So you would have seen something in the mud, possibly. But these girls were definitely afraid. You know, there was another website that had a drawing or something what it looked like, but like a little hunched over, a little like maybe something the girls drew or something, but it had 3 like horns that went kind of over the top and red eyes and
if it stank, I wonder if it was like a Sasquatch or something. Did they see a ship or they just saw the creature?
They only seen the creature. There was rumors there was a crash.
Oh.
Hence why it was injured.
Oh, I see.
trying to hide or something, you know.
Right, trying to get help or hide or something. I see. How many people can fit on a cruise ship?
A cruise ship?
Just out of curiosity, are we going to sell out? I think so.
Book a complete cruise ship?
Yeah. Is it like 10,000, 5,000, 20,000?
I never really asked.
Like a big cruise ship, like Carnival Cruise or Princess Cruise or something like that.
Oh, at least a few thousand.
This is going to be awesome.
Yes, I think it was evening, Kathy B. You've seen this weird looking creature.
All right.
Yeah, triangular head, yeah.
My email address is lilacmessage@gmail.com. Lilac, Lilac, message, Nessage, AGE, yeah. At gmail.com. We're going to be in the casino. We're going to be at the buffet tables. We're going to be at the movies, the dance floor, all on the cruise ship. It's going to be awesome.
Crazy. I'm getting a UFO crash.
UFO in Brazil, 96. What happened?
Oh boy. Yeah. I got my chariot, so there's my unit in the past in the situation. So UFO. 2 of coins had issues with controls or whatever, and then I have the world. I think it's more of a showing to the world, you know. It's then I have the government, Brazilian government, Heartbreak, and Queen of Swords. They didn't want this to be exposed.
No, we sure didn't.
There was a scramble to cover it up, to bring balance back, that nothing happened, and assistance. 6 of coins. Assistance from more than just the government. In the ending, I got the devil. Devil, unity, king of coins, and then strength. What's that mean? I think I need to clarify that one. It definitely was a cover-up. I wonder what that devil means. If it meant, I'm not sure if it means that entity they've seen, or because I don't sense it's a cover-up.
You don't sense it's a cover-up? I thought you just said it was a cover-up.
Well, I mean, the government covered up.
Yeah, that's what I see, 100%.
But the final 4 that dropped,
government decision, cover-up. And there was communications from, I got the gray card, so yeah. I think maybe they were trying to communicate to their other aliens to come get them, but they crashed. Something went wrong, clearly. And you're right. I see the cover up. They wanted to keep it in the dark. They didn't want things to go off balance. This is the government. Yellow's what they did. And then I got yes to a ship. So there was a crash. That's the same as in Roswell, right? It was a crash.
Right. But I think that one was I think we both felt that Roswell was intended. They sent that the little grays that were created, kind of thing.
Right, they were little pawns or whatever.
Little pawns or robot things. They weren't the true benevolent ones. Little robotic gray things. But they were, they're, what do you call it? Flesh and everything, bleed, but they weren't benevolently high. I want to clarify what that devil means in my ending here. That got me confused.
I don't know, but I'm getting that they did stink. I can't tell it exactly, but it's like I don't want to smell them. And maybe because they were injured, they stank. Maybe I don't know.
Leaking green blood.
Maybe a stinky blood, sulfur blood or something. You
Um,
know what? The ammonia smell could have been the vehicle. Maybe like a crash smell. Could have been like a bleachy smell. Oh.
but the being these girls seen is unlike any others reported.
Kathy D says maybe they think we stink. Of course they do.
I showered.
I smell like perfume, so. Or no, it's body lotion. It's so pretty. All right, come on, guys, settle down. We're trying to read.
Pretty. Okay. So pretty.
So pretty. All right, so it definitely got I said, what happened in Brazil in 96? Was it a UFO? So we have a chariot in the world. Yes. They lost their balance. They couldn't navigate, and they did crash. They were here secretly. I wonder if when they took off, it crashed instead of like crash landing. Anyways, definitely something there. Injured. Okay, injured. I think the one was looking for help and he couldn't find it. Yeah, he was looking for help on a journey, and he stumbled on the girls, but they got too scared. They couldn't help him. I mean, he maybe was going to try to use telepathy or something, but those girls just bolted.
Huh.
Yeah, and then perishing. So
I mixed my deck up and it pretty much came out the same.
Yeah.
Because it feels like there was supposed to be, like you said, like a meeting or something, or a communication, or
they were here doing recon or something like that. Something about communications showed up.
Because I got Unity again. I mixed the cards up really good. I got Unity and with the government. It's like they knew they were here or coming.
Oh, like a meeting with humans.
Yes. Oh. But it failed or something crashed or something.
Oh.
In the middle of the night with a different journey. Then we got offers coming in, and then we have someone of a high authority, and then accidental death coming in. But I don't think that the person or the entity that those girls seen was it. It might have been like a driver or something. Because I sensed like this King of Swords that came in didn't die. And then I had the magician that was next to the Hierophant. So like this was like some kind of secret meetings or something going on, it feels like.
Whoop. Oh my God. I asked if those girls really did see something, like see an extraterrestrial fleeing. First thing I got, yellow, they did. It's what you do. They were right by the site where it fell. They were right there. And this thing did come up to them, this mysterious thing. It may have stank. I don't know. The girls were scared. They were right by the area. That's what I see. And I think you might have it exactly, that there was some other kind of meeting going on. And maybe when they took off, they crashed or landed. I don't know if they were killed or like shot down. Getting a little dizzy on this one. Yeah, I think they were coming. He was coming to get asked, or he might have been dazed as well, right?
The one the girls spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does feel injured.
Yeah, I felt dizzy, so it's like.
Then there was like brief report that 2 others were supposedly spotted on the side of the road, but taken away. I'm not sensing much more. I keep saying it, seeing the same thing. It's a meeting.
Yeah, they took them away. I just asked that. Yeah. The government, took them away. Yeah, hid them. Yep.
I think the ones found were like the helper ones. Maybe the chauffeur. I think they need to stop using chauffeurs. They just seem to crash.
Or train them better.
Better draining. Quit splitting atoms.
Hemp Lily wants 2 tickets for the Lilac Chinese Lantern Cruise. Yes.
Whoa.
T-shirt, adult size. Yeah, sorry, it's going to be an adult cruise. No kids. Sorry. 18 and over.
Does religion slow the aliens from announcing themselves? Religion. I'm feeling like kind of.
Feeling what?
Feisty was asking, does the religion slow the aliens from announcing themselves? Well, if you want to look at the current scuffle going on in Israel and the Hamas, is all about religion. It's been a religious war there forever between the Muslims and the Jewish people. So if we can't get along and believe in one thing, it's going to be a hindrance.
The thing is, when they make themselves known to the whole world, it's, all religions are going to have to come together and, understand that there's a lot more going on.
Quite a bit more.
Well, it'll be a tarot love community cruise, but maybe we do a separate lilac cruise as well. I'm just so excited. We're all going to go on vacation finally, be able to travel. We could do a mystery cruise, Scott. Roxanne said an Andrea and Scott mystery cruise.
Whoa. Nice.
You don't know where the destination is. You don't know what room you get. You don't know what the food's going to be. It's all a mystery.
Yeah, I think we need to do it across the ocean cruise, like the Titanic. go to Italy, to Varginha.
We can do all kinds of cruises. We can do West Coast, East Coast, warm southern places. We can go Europe. Renee's going to book it all. Don't worry.
Yeah. Renee's the travel agent. She's
Yeah.
The website agent, the coordinator.
Be our cruise director.
Bringing us all together. Yeah, the cruise director. There you go. Yeah, Kathy, not like the Titanic. Let's see. But when you're rich and famous, buy your own cruise line. The LL.
Oh, the LLT Lilac Lantern Tarot Cruise Line. Yes.
Yeah.
We also go like into mystery places. We could go the Bermuda Triangle and Antarctica.
Oh, that'd be fun. Just hitting all the crazy places. Do you really want to cruise the Bermuda Triangle?
No.
We might not come back.
We're not going to go there. We're only going to go fun places.
Or we could, we could have a weird experience.
We could do Alaskan cruise.
Hey, there you go, David. Did someone say Italy? David would love to live in Italy.
Italy's wonderful.
Roxanne wants to go to Lemuria. We can do that. I think it's like north of northeast of Australia. I think that's where Lemuria was, in the Indian Ocean there. All those islands.
Yeah.
That's where I think Lemuria was.
Probably.
Northern Lights. There we go. Okay. The last question.
Is a doozy.
It ain't a doozy. This ain't one that bad. It shouldn't be.
Okay.
Should be. Well, we got these all these deities, like let's say Anubis, right? Always depicted with like a dog head or a jackal head, and others are depicted with like an eagle head or something. Where's the statue of Anubis if he was a real person, a real god living among, like the pharaohs and the queens? Where is that?
Destroyed?
I don't know. It's where's Anubis's? Let's see where are my images.
Hi, Vernie. I got to meet Vernie the other day.
Oh, come on. You met Bernie. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Silly thing.
Bernie says we need a mystery bus, like Scooby-Doo.
Okay, what's being shared right now? Wrong one.
What are you
doing? A mystery bus. Okay, share screen. I hit the wrong one.
Come on, Scott.
Technology, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. 634.
So the question is, the Egyptian deity had, animal, like human body, but animal heads. So why, right?
Yeah, that's just kind of like a drawings or whatever, but they have these weird heads, always depicted with some kind of, even Ra, had a head, God, so the question really is if they're right, like Marbita said, are they masks?
Yeah, is it a mask or were they actually a hybrid?
Or are they hybrid? Or are they made up gods? Because it's just depicted that way. Is it like manifested? Back then they had so many rituals of how to be, that you're supposed to worship gods. These are so many questions.
And what I like what Feisty's saying, because that's kind of what I was wondering. If they're depicted with an animal head to articulate what the characteristics of the deity was. So if one could fly, maybe it had a bird head, and if one,
Sure,
had a horse head, it could run fast. I mean, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, that was another theory I was just actually seeing. Barb just said, did the Sphinx actually have a lion head prior? And then that one, I forget right now.
Yeah, the head it has now, the Egyptian head, I don't believe that was the original head. I think it was carved out of the original one. Because if you look at it size-wise, it does, proportionally, it doesn't even make sense. The lion's body is enormous, and then the Egyptian head is quite small by comparison.
So, possibly. I don't, maybe the nose of the lion fell off and then like, okay.
We'll make something else now.
I was throwing a brain fire, which Pharaoh was there at that time, but
right.
demanded that he have his face on there.
On it, yeah.
So, what's up with these? We can just use Anubis as an example because he's, got that, and there's other ones. Take a long time to read all about them. What each deity, was established for. Like Ra was a sun god, and I think Anubis was the death god or something. But they, back then the Egyptians believed that you have to have a ritual or you have to do something, otherwise you won't be eternal. It's all about rituals and that. So, oh my God, who's talking about creme brulee?
You should read it. They're going over the menu for the cruise ship, and I'm like starving. I didn't have dinner yet, and I'm like, yes. I don't eat meat or fish, so we have to make sure we have a vegetarian restaurant. Okay.
Okay.
I like Italian food. Make sure we have Italian food on the cruise. Renee, you getting all this?
Renee's scratching as fast as she can go.
Some veggie burgers, vegetarian pastas. What else? Anyways, I'm going to go crazy now because I'm hungry. So let's settle down. Focus on Egyptian deities.
Why?
I know, Wayne, I don't eat that. Have vegetarian sushi. Tapas, yeah, I love appetizers. I'd rather eat a meal of appetizers than sorry guys, I haven't had dinner yet. Okay, focus, let's focus. See, focus.
Yeah,
focus.
Authoritarian.
Egyptian bodies. Human bodies.
I don't think they were human.
What were they?
Probably extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Funny you say that because one of my first cards was
Thank you,
this.
Carmen.
Thanks, Carmela.
Or Carmela.
Oh, did I say it wrong? Yeah.
No, you got it right. I had it wrong. Carmela.
This is old stuff. You feel. Yeah. Secret. I think they didn't know how to. They'd never seen anything like that before, so they kind of. Like if an alien kind of looked like a bird, they didn't know. They've never seen that before, right? Like a human like that or a body like that. So did they make the bird head as best they could? Because they couldn't. They would never have seen anything like. We would never have seen anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Shield Maiden's not a human.
Shapeshifters, interesting.
Mr. Jeff has a gut feeling that they were extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Why don't I ask?
I'm getting they are energetic beings from Earth and above, but their bodies were manipulated to be shown, to the people as is, so they would be worshipped as such. Because you just come down as like a person.
There's something you said there. They may have come down to look similar, right? Or made their appearance look similar to humans to not scare them too much. Is that what you mean?
Well,
like altered their appearance?
Yeah, they altered their appearance.
Yeah, I'm getting the ships coming down from. That's what I'm getting. The sky. Yellow's what they do. You've got the moon. There was quite a collective of them.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down to Earth. Very mysterious. Yeah, they made the decision to come to show themselves.
But I'm also getting here with my tosses that these deities were not completely on the up and up.
Were some sneaky?
There were some sneaky ones. You might say they were the negative oriented ones. Because no benevolent being, God, source, would demand that you worship one God or worship God. Because I have in the ending the devil. And the message you bring in brings in chaos within the people. Because everyone, is supposed to be created equal. Everyone is love and light. You have a person, a demigod, let's say like 45, you're supposed to worship me, or Putin or whoever. No. You're supposed to be working together, and that's the whole scenario of love and light within these benevolent beings. To come down and put on a facade, they were not totally on the up and up for the overall good.
They were very powerful, though.
Yes, I believe that too.
Extremely powerful. Larger than life. Very powerful.
Hence why, like the pharaohs and everything, worshiped gods and wanted to be a god because they had the power. It's like if you work for the people, you are the people, and that's not the way it was. No, I don't think they were fallen angels. Like, in my heart, I believe the Anunnaki were not on the up and up. They did the same thing. Bless you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
And then you go back, and then you can go back to Sumeria and Mesopotamia time frame when the Anunnaki were involved, and then you have other deities. What was it? Enkiel and I can't remember the other names, but there was similar things in that time frame too of tablets and stuff that talk about these. Same thing. They want to be worshipped, as gods and enslave people. It's not the way it's supposed to be.
I asked what was their purpose, and I just see like money or like power and decadence. Because no one could fight them, right? So they had complete control. Now, was it good or bad? I don't know. Just saying they really enjoyed it. That's why they stuck around.
Yeah. Thanks, Third Eye. Yeah. Otherwise, where are they now? Right?
That's a good question.
Because that type of systems, I believe, has been banished. Yeah. Feisty, narcissistic aliens. Yike. Pretty much. But I believe that, Jeff's asking, will that breed come back soon? The bad ones. That type. I don't know. It's just a weird scenario back in the day, being worship like that. And you don't see that. Well, you do have evangelicals. You're kind of in that realm. Hopefully they get taken down soon.
Scott is not saying anything about any religion at all.
Well, when you give all your money and believe
hey,
the Falwells and all that.
Don't alienate people. just be alien.
The closest to a pharaoh trying to start a singular entity was Akhenaten. I believe he was visited by nice friends. Okay. Get back to Jeff's question here and get that energy. Will this breed of deities come back soon? I got my senses about it, but let's see what the cards say.
It looks like they're gone to me. Locked away or gone away. Hidden away. Maybe they're in the vaults under the pyramids. Or were in the vaults. That's another place we're going to go. We're going to go to Egypt and see the pyramids.
I'm bringing a pick and a shovel to get underneath the Sphinx. I don't care what that.
We're going to get that on the on the tour website as well.
We're all gonna be like the seven dwarfs. Hi ho, hi ho. We're off the pick we go. And they aren't stopping us because we're gonna get under the Sphinx.
Ooh, center of the earth. Yeah, David, like hidden away, hiding.
I mean, we haven't heard about those kind of things for what now? 3,000 to 4,000 years of that kind of Egyptian stuff with the deities and Anubis and all that weird stuff.
Yeah, I haven't studied the deities enough myself. I'm more fascinated with the pyramids and all that.
Well, that's about the time they were built. They had help. But I think that kind of entities have all been banished from Earth.
Or they're gone, or
they're in spirit realm, or or reincarnated by now into something else. I truly believe the good ones have taken over. Mostly. Okay. The people are freed. They're in a different realm. And I'm getting they're more benevolent now with the lovers. And travelers with a chariot. Then I had the Star and the Queen of Swords. I think within the reincarnation of those, they're different now. Those kind of things aren't going to happen.
I got the same cards. This is exciting. So they came down to offer gifts. This was upside down though. So you're right. I don't know if all of the things were good they were doing when they first came. They're very powerful, right? On the thrones, etc. But then they went into hiding, or perhaps crossed over, but they went away. But now I see all the good ones are. So here, sorry. They went on a journey. So either they left physically or their life completed, but then all the good ones are back or are hanging around. Maybe helping, watching. That's nice.
Their life review had a little adjustment. No more rulers. We have a different plan now.
Like a more loving way. Not, yeah.
Right. Love for the planet. Love for the people. We are all one. We must shift our vibrations.
Yeah, it was all good energy. The ones that are remaining or around. And they saw good stuff. Jeff says, thank God.
Egyptian cruise.
Yep, we're going to do a Egyptian
cruise. Everyone's going to be dreaming about cruises now.
I'm pretty excited.
I'd like to go to that place in Italy now. Now, I've never been to Italy. But yeah, where that town where all that fabulous stuff happened for.
Maybe we connect with the Ancient Aliens crew, the TV show. I don't know if you ever watched it, Ancient Aliens. I love that show.
Do you love that show?
I love that show. We hook up with that gang and we travel around to all these alien spots. Hello? Do you hear that?
Yes, it's my phone.
Hello?
Akhenaten's name was on the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Really? Ooh. Yeah.
I haven't. You watched the regular show or just some clips on YouTube?
Ancient Aliens? Oh, I've watched the regular ones.
Regular?
Yeah.
No.
I don't have cable anymore. That's when I had TV cable. Now I just have internet, YouTube.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen the show. Oh, I'll find it.
The Love Boat. Oh my God, Ronald. Yes. Can we please play the Love Boat theme?
Going everyone the love.
When we're on the cruise, that song is being played when we leave dock, when we leave the ports. The Love Boat soon will be made. Okay, I'm not going to sing.
Sing away.
Hey, oh my God, they have karaoke bars on cruise ships. So Scott will finally be able to sing together on stage.
I gotta bring a karaoke machine right here and oh, lovely. Gonna grab a card for everyone.
Yes.
And we can all go take a nap and dream about alien friends coming to visit us in the middle of the night and cruises. God. I swear every time I pull cards, I'm getting the Hierophant. Unity. Doing the right thing for yourself. And being in a spiritually minded community.
Look at this. Spiritual growth. That's the card I got. And you just said a spiritual minded community.
Yep. It's the Hierophant in the spiritual minded community. Doing the right thing for the right reasons.
This episode brought to you by Spiritual Growth. Which we are all here to do together.
You betchas.
You betcha.
Interesting night. It was fun. We talked about cruises and lanterns and extraterrestrials, and Egypt, Brazil, Italy, spaceships, little red devils.
You know what? There's a lot for us to look forward to. And tonight is a full moon with an eclipse. So let's project wonderful things and us getting together and doing all these wonderful, fun things. You know, it's a lot of fun to look forward to. You know, tours and cruises and conventions and spiritual
machines.
Helping spread the good vibes all over the world. That's what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. The Mystery Machine, the Scooby-Doo machine. Rock and roll. Yeah, I do a little prayers or meditating tonight. Good energy going around.
Put your cards and crystals out so they can get the full moon. Or, well, I know there'll be an eclipse, but there's still a full moon at some point. So if you want to put your cards and crystals by a window tonight, I need to do that.
Well, we might as well just all meet in Vegas at Kathy D's house.
Oh my God. We are totally doing a Vegas vacation.
It's centrally there. We'll all just crash in Kathy D's backyard.
Kathy D, I'm literally screaming right now. I love Las Vegas. I love it.
See you lights.
I love to gamble. Sorry.
I won't anymore, but I'll cruise around that fountain and just
You can play the
keep it in.
corner slots. You don't have to
Oh,
play.
I
I
just
won't play
use
high
the-
roller. That's too scary.
I've been there, done that, and lost, so I don't need to gamble anymore.
Feisty said it's close to Area 51. Oh my God.
There we go.
We are
Just jump in
totally doing this.
We'll just jump in the van and drive down to 51 and then get handcuffed.
Nobody's
You can't go in there.
always get handcuffed. Renee, get that down on the list.
Don't
Las
forget,
Vegas
Area 51. We got to bring Virgil so he can mind meld them.
and the
show
Grand
them.
Canyon, because that's mystical too. So let's, guys, we're going to have to stay a while. It can't just be a weekend.
Oh, I checked out the Grand Canyon one time. We toured.
Really?
That is scary because they don't have fences. So you go up in an observatory and then you can look around, and it's just like thousands of feet drop off. So you can go up the edge and look, and I'm like, no.
Nope.
Then one person, when I was there, got their foot stuck between rocks, and they were screaming and freaking out. Help me, I'm going to fall over. And there has been people get too far out, taking pictures, and all of a sudden,
Okay, no one's going to fall over. Everyone, we're going to stay safe.
it's crazy. But yeah, the canyon is so cool, though. But, it's even like when we read on that cave, there had to have been more water, way above. And when it all gushed out, that had to have created it that way.
And remember, there's a cave there, apparently, with Egyptian stuff. So we'll have to go check out that in the Grand Canyon.
Well, then we'd have to go canoeing first to get there.
Oh, geez. We got a lot to do.
Kayaking or canoeing,
A lot to do.
A lot to do.
I'll probably just stay in the casino, but fun.
Well, maybe we can go talk to Jeff Bezos. He can bring out his super yacht and go down to Colorado, try to find that cave.
I think he'll help us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had a $500 million boat made. Yacht.
That's a lot of money to have. My goodness.
And he just spent what, 8.9 billion on MGM. Crazy to have that kind of money just to. I think I'm gonna have a $500,000 yacht. What the heck?
Ron says we have to win big in Vegas so we can plan the next event. So that's right. We have to.
Big bet.
Yeah.
Hit the big bang in Vegas.
We can go see Donnie and Marie Osmond or whoever's playing in Vegas.
Hey, Patricia.
I guess we have to stay at the Luxor. That's the pyramid-shaped hotel in Las Vegas.
The Luxor.
So, am I good at gambling? Sometimes.
I don't think they let you bring your cards in.
Probably not. You can't play poker with tarot cards. They probably won't let you.
Oh, you can go at the machine and, all right, is this one going to be a winner if I put my money in? Yahtzee.
I went to Vegas. I did go see the Osmonds in Vegas, and I got a seat right up front. And Donnie Osmond high-fived me. I thought I was going to faint. This hand right here, Donnie Osmond.
Oh, do you know who's going to have a gig in Vegas?
You?
No. Virgil. He's creating a show for Vegas.
We are totally going to have to see that.
Yeah. It was about his story of, I can't remember what he called it now. The blind archer or something. The story of a blind archer. Yeah, he's in the process of getting that created.
Wow.
He's going to have it's his creation with help of others, but it was his idea. but it's going to be in Vegas.
Amazing. That is fantastic.
Yeah, he's an amazing mind. I think it's dinner time. How about you?
Oh, yes, please.
It's almost 8 there.
I think I might have to order a pizza or something.
Domino's. All right, you have a lovely evening, Andrea.
You too, Scott. Thank you once again for a fun show. Thank you, everyone. We've got a lot of stuff covered tonight.
Yeah, good time.
A reminder that Sunday show, we're not doing a coffee show this Sunday.
No coffee.
No, you can have coffee at home, but we won't be having coffee with
you. No cards and coffee. Yeah.
No cards.
And Renee, get busy. You have a lot to do. Just saying.
Thanks, Renee.
Thanks, Renee.
Everyone, check out Tarot Love Community website and Instagram, and coming soon YouTube channel. Dun dun dun.
Oh, Renee's making her own too.
Dun dun dun.
Jeez. Love it.
Good stuff coming. All right, thanks.